guys, Gavel23 here with episode 11 of First Watch, in which I go through my Blu-ray collection and watch films for the first time. This week is a film that I picked up recently, but I've heard a lot of good things about it from websites such as Arrow in the Head and bloodydisgusting.com, and I really want to check it out because I'm a big fan of different horror films. If you remember my First Watch American Mary, I really enjoyed that. And this week we're going with The Tall Man, starring Jessica Biel. It's kind of a horror thriller. I think the basic plot is there's this town in America, like in Cold Rock, USA, where children are going missing, and there's this legend of this guy called the Tall Man that based on an urban legend kind of thing. And and Jessica Biel's character, her son, disappears, and she tries to get him back. That's the basic plot of the film. I've heard there's quite a lot of plot twists in here, so I'm looking forward to a good twist in here. So yeah, as always, I'll watch the film and I'll give you my thoughts on it afterwards. So I'll see you in a sec. Yep, and here we have the main menu for the Blu-ray of The Tall Man. Very gothic look here. Looking forward to checking this out, so otherwise I'll give you my thoughts on it afterwards, so I'll see you after the film. Well, there are the end credits for The Tall Man, and I'll give you my thoughts on the film, so I'll see you in a sec. Yeah, so just finished watching The Tall Man. It was an interesting film. It's not as good as I expected it to be. The style of the directing, cinematography and stuff was great. It reminded me of a few things. It reminded me of the film Mean Creek, in the place that they lived, kind of the same, kind of looked a bit the same. Insomnia, the Christopher Nolan film, kind of reminded me again, like the locations and stuff, and also the video game Alan Wake, it kind of reminded me more of. It's a great direction. It's a great style, but the plot is kind of a little bit like things happen that you wouldn't think would happen, kind of, but not in a good way. It's kind of, what's the word? It's kind of contrived, these things that happen. It's like the plot is kind of easy enough to follow, but things happen within the plot that I didn't quite understand. So I might have to give it a second watch. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but basically when the people in the town find out kind of what is happening, I don't quite know how they got to that conclusion. There's just kind of little things niggled me. Again, I don't really want to give any spoilers away, so I can't really explain too much. Directed by Pascal Laugier, who directed Martyrs. He's got a great filming style, which is evident in this film as well. Great kind of shots, lots of shots in the forests, which I quite like. It's kind of, again, like the town in Insomnia. It's kind of lots of trees and things. Like I said, the acting was good. Jessica Biel was great in it. It started off as like a kind of a psychological thriller. Then in the middle it lulled a bit and kind of became this crime drama. And then in the last kind of 20-25 minutes it kind of devolved into this more or less a not particularly very good episode of Special Victims Unit, which is kind of weird. It kind of went kind of a downward slope. But not saying it's a bad film. Like I said, the style is great. Good music as well. I noticed the music quite a bit. Yeah, so all in all, a good film. Not too much substance to it. Like I said, it kind of misrepresented itself a bit. Like I thought it was going to be like a straight up kind of horror thriller, but it kind of was a few mixed things, like I mentioned before. But all in all, good effort. Give it a 7 out of 10. Nothing too special. But I think if I give it another watch, I would kind of appreciate it more. I like the ending though. Kind of the last, not quite 5 minutes was really good. Like I said, it kind of devolved into a kind of episode of Special Victims Unit, which is kind of strange. But yeah, so a good effort. They're nothing too special. I wouldn't kind of rush out to go and see it, but if maybe rent it or get it on Netflix or something when it comes on. So yeah, give it a 7 out of 10. So that's been episode 11 of First Watch, which has been The Tall Man. Yeah, so please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.